Now, I'm sure the last time we used this site of grace we had issues. We weren't able to sit right next to it, but now we can. What's the deal with that? Let's get some decks. And then we'll go back to Vigor. Oh, I suppose we've got old Dragonface to whip up as well. Annie, the Glintstone Dragon Slayer, strikes again. Oof, what was that? Just trying to smack it in the face on the way past. Right, where's it going? Oh good. I was expecting a breath attack. Oh, stomped. No biggie. Horse took the brunt of the damage, and that's fine. And now what? Yeah, that's a breath attack. Kinda can't hit us though through rocks, which is well and good. Oh, now he's over there. He? It? Who knows? It's probably only a hit or two away from disappearing, though. There it goes. Well done, everyone. Maybe Annie should go for Ranni's ending as well. So we've got 2 spare characters, if we're getting all 6 endings. I haven't got anything specifically planned for Annie. So Annie and Ranni could be fun. Annie and Ranni, best buds. Yeah, I like the sound of it, actually. And I'm sure Annie would be cool with that, because it means she doesn't have to be the one that does Dung Eater's ending. But we'll see how everything shakes out. Right, so... she's not told us to find Blythe. I guess Blythe is already down in Nokron somewhere. And she didn't specifically say to speak to these lads, but we'll do so anyway, probably. Yeah, it might actually be required still before we can leave. Because it looks like we can't fast travel right now. But yeah, we should probably go see Salavis, see if he still wants us to do the potion quest that we're just not going to do, because screw that guy. Let's see if we can't find this hidden room full of puppets as well before we head down there. So... yeah, it's up north, isn't it? It's near Renner's Rise. Now, why does Salavis get a rise all to himself? Why didn't Blythe and Iji get rises? Maybe they didn't want one. Right. Terrible shit.
Well, you took... did you not realize? Perhaps I'd like you to find a woman called... even
Oh, you'd still like that.
Good. Now I shall... find Nefer... I expect...
Right. Fair enough. So now we can go back down to Nokron, I guess. Although we should... I believe that the Siofra map is the Nokron map. So maybe we'll pop there first. Would be kind of nice to have a map of the area, I feel. Is there a cat in the kitchen? Have we left one behind? Maybe not. I thought I heard scratching sounds. Yeah. It's definitely a cat in that kitchen, isn't there? And never mind, it's coming from behind us. Good old Siofra. Bit late to be coming here, but better late than never. Crab eggs. Gotta always steal those crab eggs just to annoy that crab, because honestly, screw the crabs in this game. Bam, there's the map. Let's see if I'm right and it is the same map as Nokron. It is. There's very little space difference actually between the depths of the well and Nokron itself. Curious. And yeah, it's every bit as beautiful as the rest of the underground area by the look. That's good to know. Now, is that the depths of death? I believe it is. Is that dude with a big shield? Yes. Curious. But he can still be bled. Yeah, you'd be doing a better job of hiding if you didn't have a giant glowy thing on the end of your weapon. Ghost 3 and 4. So I haven't got any terribly impressive spirit ashes on Annie. But that's fine, we're bound to find some at some point. Now I guess that lad in the middle is asking to be beaten up, so we should probably pop over and do that. Ghost Glovewort, Picker's Bell Bearing. Nice. So that'll be 1, 2 and 3 of the ghosts. Curious. Look, stop that. We will just bleed you if necessary. I guess there was no real point in getting the map, was there? Because it's not terribly informative. There's probably only one way we can really go down here. Oops. Ran out of stamina, perhaps. Precious item ahead, you say? We're all about those precious items. Somber 4. Yeah, it's pretty precious. And this is the natural habitat of the nascent butterflies, I guess? More sneaky ghosts. Sneaking and creeping just like us. Now, what are you? You've got one of those inverted hawk shields, so... I guess these guys were people then at some point. Soldiers. And now they've been, what, hollowed out or something like that? Some sort of equivalent. You're not very strong though, are you, my friend? You just face tank your shield charge. Just more annoying than anything. Big building. With what? Not exactly gargoyles, but something horrifying on the roof. Then we got down there. All sorts of husks around. Great Shield Soldier Ashes. Cool. So that's what these lads are. They're Great Shield Soldiers. And that's all we're getting. So did soldiers invade this place at some point? And if so, why? I like how it's now given us loads of Ghost Glovewort 3 after it's just given us the bell bearing for it. Belong to the Fallen Hawks, a band of soldiers that once explored the Eternal City. So they can attract the attention of enemies. So that might be useful for Anne, you know. Because then they can attract their attention, and then she can fill them full of arrows up the bumhole. That seems like a win. Now, how do you feel about piercing attacks? Okay, you're mildly annoying when you do multiple charges in a row. But we can still bleed you, can't we? Or we can do the old thrust. Although that one didn't do a lot of damage. So maybe we just got lucky with our first thrust. But yeah, if you're going to stop and taunt us like that, you're just going to die. And a larval tear. So I guess these silvery mimic things are related to the larval tears that you can use to rebirth yourself with Renala. Kind of makes sense. And I think we've cleared out this top area now. And so the only way is down. Yeah, we're not having any luck summoning people. Let's try getting up where we know we can. So from Academy Gate Town. Oh, it says we're invading now. Curious. So you can teleport, but you can't sit at a site of grace without breaking your finger. And now suddenly we're back in Bellum Highway. They're having a fight with the old Knights Cavalry, are they? That'd be rude to interrupt, wouldn't it? Nice. And he's down. Sweet. Well done, lads. And we're back out. So I guess we had to try and kill them before that happened. Does that count as invasion? Did we have 8 fingers before that or not? I forget. So many questions. Loops. Yoink. See you later, friendos. Nick your Smith and Stone and we're off. We're invading another world, but we have successfully touched Grace. Good. Hey, it's a friend.
Hey!
Is he up for a proper duel? Looks like it. He's not taking any damage. Is that his flask in action? I guess not. Might be lag. He's bled us for a hell of a lot of damage there. Oh. Very nice. And we're dead. Fair enough. An enjoyable scrap. Is our prawn friend still around, or has he disappeared? He's disappeared, hasn't he? Because he was there and so were his prawns. Now they've all gone. He's off up north somewhere waiting for us to find him again, I think. So we should only need one more invasion, assuming the first one counted. It looks like we might be jumping straight in, so that's cool. And we're at the Minor Erd Tree. Captain Pickle. He sounds dangerous. Oh, we're in this area, are we? Bloody hell. He's down there, we're up here. That's not great. Maybe we'll just go home. Use our finger severer. I'm a busy man, I haven't got time to faff around trying to get to him. Besides, I've been doing it for the Moog. So now we can see if that first invasion of the guys who are fighting the Knights Cavalry counts or not. It's funny, I only discovered today that there is a Knights Cavalry up there in Bellum Highway. And then I immediately stumble across some lads fighting it. It's all good fun. Lovely stuff. So we got the Lord of Blood's favour. Let's try getting in through the other method that we found that might work. Of course, it might also just lead to us getting shot to heck by awful ancestral follower archers. But that's fine. We've got one of our own who's not very high level. We should probably get some more Glovewort. Oh, wait a minute. There's a thought. There is a thought. Indeed, but I can't check my map to confirm or deny said thought because I'm in combat. Have we been to the Church of Vows? We haven't. Although we're practically there already. I was going to say we could pop back to the Academy and get ourselves the Church of Vows site of grace that way. But it's a bit late for that now because it's only up the hill. Now, is this the camp that's got Flame Cleanse me? Excuse me, everyone. Fire spur me, Flame Cleanse me. Grand. We'll be on our way. Not sure we've got the faith to use it, but it might be worth just getting a cheap seal and using it at various points. I've heard tell on the subreddit that there's an area called the Lake of Rot somewhere, and everyone seems to think it's a nightmare, so being prepared for that probably couldn't hurt. Now, are any of you going to drop a cool hat for me? Of course not. Old Turtle Pope just chilling. And we're just going to grab these needles and whatnot whilst we're here. Because why not? Why the heck not? And so now we're going up the hill. And then we're going bearing left when the road forks. Because we're trying our new, possibly improved method of getting to the Church of Inhibition. It's probably not improved actually, because I've got the other method down to a T now. Of dealing with the Frenzy Flame Tower. But maybe this way we can just bypass that altogether. Sneak around here, and there's like 3 lads here waiting to mess with us. But it's this lad we want. Oh, and he's got a mate apparently. Oh, come on, how did you take me out in midair like that, you knobber? But yeah, Sight of Grace. Good. That's enough out of you. Another archer friend. And by friend, I mean worst thing in the world. So now there ought to be a way to just head north. Alright, so we've got the amazing bouncing mausoleum over there. Should we deal with it? We may as well. It's possible we'll need you later on, I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, we could burn someone's soul there and get up to 50k runes, but by that point 50k runes is probably not worth it. Now if we head up this way, we should be able to get towards Frenzy Flame Village. The Erd Tree's definitely there. Now, are you just a cerulean one? I think you are. Wes doesn't even know what cerulean flasks are. No, we're not here to fight you, Avatar. Although, can it hurt? Probably not. Ouch. Can it hurt? Probably not. Immediately get smashed. Ugh. Yep, get super smashed. But our ancestral follower guy's doing a bit of work. Now that's the homing buggers, so we'll just do a bit of the old running away. Now, can you be crit? You can, good. Good to know. And now you're dead. Even better. Good job, friend. He's probably not thrilled with that, given he is an ancestral follower. And they were all just worshipping that bugger, but there you go. Life is unfair, as we've said before. Maybe we can get up along this way somewhere. This might be the one bit of the route I've not tested or checked I mean, I've not tested any of it. But yeah, I'm not seeing any way up. So that's kind of unfortunate, I guess. At least we nobbled an air tree and a couple of mausoleums, so it wasn't a completely wasted trip. I did see on the wiki though something about how you could get up this way through clever use of rock climbing, but it didn't really elaborate. So why would you want a wiki to elaborate on anything like that? This bit of cliff seems like it might be the easiest spot to climb, but... Jellyfish. Is there a catcoon around? Or is it just the one over there that we know about? Are we back at the ground level bit? We are, yeah. So yeah, I suppose we can unlock the old catcombs here. Why not? If we can avoid fighting that lad, that would be even better. At least until we get the Sight of Grace. And the beast eye is quivering again. We may as well finish this west session by going out on a punch-up. Ouch. It was supposed to be a trade, you knobhead. Ow. At least he took his shield. Oh no, he's put it back on. Never mind. Nice. Heck of a lot easier than some of the times we fought him in the past. Well done, Wes. You're a good boy.